Today is my first day of my new job. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Number one, I don't know if you can tell, but I think I'm losing my voice. But I also feel like whenever you lose your voice, you kind of hear it a little bit differently than everybody else does. So maybe it sounds completely normal, but in my head, it sounds much worse. Today is my first day of my new job, and I must be honest, I have no idea what's going on. This job is fully remote, which I'm so excited for. All my other jobs that I've ever had have been hybrid or like in person. And so on the first day of work, I would just show up and they would kind of direct me what to do there and onboarding. However, since this job is remote, I don't really know what to do. And the issue that I have come is that my laptop still has not been delivered. On Thursday, they tried to deliver it, but I needed to be there to sign for it, and I was at my previous job. And so they left a slip on the door. I signed the slip on the door so they could just leave it the following day. They did not do that. They left the slip on the door on Friday, put another slip on the door, and it's going to be delivered today on Monday. So on Sunday, I texted my new manager, updated her about the situation. She was like, okay, no worries, not your fault, not in your control. Just let me know when they do deliver the laptop. And so I don't really know what to do in the meantime. I was kind of stressed of like, do I still message her and ask her what can I do until the laptop is delivered? Do I not? Because I don't want to sound needy, but I also don't want to sound unprepared. So as I do, I put the entire situation into ChatGPT and asked it its opinion on, do they think that I should message my manager or not? And so they told me that I should message her in about 15 minutes, like 15 minutes after like the workday starts, and ask her if there's anything that I can do before my laptop is delivered. Because I was thinking about it and I was like, I don't want to be needy, but I don't want to be unprepared. And I think it's better to be slightly needy on your first day than unprepared, because I don't want to get a bad impression. But yeah, I've never worked fully remote before in a corporate job. So I think there's some things that I'll probably still have to like learn how to do, but they did send me quite a few things in the mail already. They sent me monitors, a phone. So I'm like, oh my gosh, still figuring out what to do about the laptop, but I do think that it's a good idea to message my manager like slightly after the workday starts. Shout out to ChatGPT for that. Love that. I was like asking a ton of my friends like what they think I should do. Everyone kind of had like a different thought of what I should do, but yeah, I'm getting ready because I'm sure I'll have some like onboarding meetings today, depending on what time my laptop gets delivered here. Kind of asked my manager what to expect, and she said the first couple of days to a week is just really going to be learning about the company and all of that stuff and kind of onboarding all of the paperwork and then getting into the actual work itself. But I'm really excited. So I don't think I've told you guys too much information about the job itself, so I thought I'd tell you guys a little bit about. So the job is remote, which I'm really excited for, and then I'll be working as a marketing specialist. I have said this in the past, but I don't usually like to talk too much about the exact company that I work for, anything like that, just for privacy, professionalism, all of that. But yeah, I don't mind telling you guys like my position title and all of that and like what I do, but just the company, all of that, I like to keep it private just to be as professional as possible, not have any issues with that, you know. And I know that I've talked about this in the past and you guys are always very understanding, so I do really appreciate that. So we'll see what today kind of holds. I don't feel like it'll be too much of a day because I don't have a laptop, number one, and number two, the first day is just kind of like getting onboarded. I'm so excited. I've been very excited to start with this position and this company and this team. When I was interviewing, this was definitely my top choice, and so I was so excited when I got this job offer. I felt like when I was interviewing for this job, I kind of said this in the past, but I just had this gut feeling that I was going to get this job. I had no like reason to have this gut feeling, I just did, and I was so happy that they gave me a job offer. I'm really excited to work on this team with this company. Like I said, kind of just repeating myself right now, but I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just really excited. This is definitely going to be like the most different first day that I've ever had because it'll be from home. I will also probably have to go into the office every once in a while for this job, but it'll be mainly remote. This morning I woke up super early just in case the laptop was delivered early when I was sleeping. I wanted to be awake for it, but it still hasn't been delivered. We will get there. I just did my makeup because I'm sure, like I said, I'll have some meetings, and so I wanted to look professional. And then I did pick out a little sweater to wear in my first day, but until that happens, I'm gonna wear this because it's comfortable. I really do feel like I'm losing my voice though. Okay, are we back? A little bit. First day of work makeup. This is what we got going. I just uploaded my video where I talk about quitting my last job in order to get this job. The timing of that is less than ideal because I would have loved to not have to post that video the same day of that I'm starting this job, but the way that I upload my weekly vlogs, it just kind of aligned that way. So it is what it is. I think I'm gonna send the message to my manager right now. Don't want to be annoying, but I'd rather be annoying than seem like I don't care, right? Right, I think that's the right thing to do. I'm gonna add a smiley face to the end. Okay, I sent it. I sent it. I sent it. I sent it. Why is it not going through? Why is it not delivering? Oh, I delivered. I delivered. I was like stressed for a second. Yay! First day of work. I just set up my work phone, which is actually nicer than the phone that I have. So I have a 13, this is the 15. So I'm like, this is nice. It has the new like charger for it, and so I've just been setting it up. Not really too much to do right now, obviously, just still waiting on the laptop, but I'm glad that I was able to set that up. That'll be really nice. I really want my voice to get back to normal, but I've also been reading your guys' comments on my video about me quitting my job, and you guys have all been so nice and supportive, and I just want to say thank you so much for like all of the just like sweet comments that you guys are leaving. It means so much to me, and I'll never be able to like thank you guys enough for all the amazing things that you guys do for me and the well wishes that you send me. It's just amazing. I love you guys. My laptop was finally delivered. What time is it? It's almost 2 p.m. It's 1:56. The guy goes, third time's a charm, I guess. And I was like, I guess. This package is really dirty, so I'm gonna have to wipe down this desk after I'm done opening it. I wonder what kind of company they are. If they're like a MacBook laptop or if they're like a PC. I had a guess, I'd guess PC. And I've never worked on a PC before. I've always ever worked on a MacBook for 3 jobs, the 2 jobs I've had. Oh, they gave me what is this called? A keyboard. It's like Christmas. Oh, yeah, I see Dell. Okay, we got a laptop. This is not a laptop, this is a keyboard and a mouse. I'm pretty sure this is the laptop. I'm just so happy I finally got this. How do I open this though? It doesn't want to come out. Hello? So I've decided that it's time to put up my Christmas tree. So over the weekend, I actually got a new Christmas tree. If you guys remember, I had this absolutely stunning Christmas tree from Costco that I love. And then I moved into my apartment last year and I was like, this Christmas tree is going to be way too big for this apartment. There's no way it's gonna fit. So I ended up getting rid of it, getting a new one. And I hated that Christmas tree, if I'm being honest. I hated it so much. It was just not a good quality Christmas tree. It was pretty cheap. I don't think I paid that much money for it. So I ended up getting the Christmas tree from Costco with my sister. I went with my sister on Friday, I believe, or Saturday, and got the Christmas tree. And it's just been sitting here. This thing's huge. This is an absolutely stunning Christmas tree. I'm so excited for it. It's something that I'm probably just gonna keep forever. I love it so much. I hope this one has all the lights working, fingers crossed, right? But we're gonna set it up. So I moved all of this stuff out of the way. You know what actually I wanna do, because I'm kind of scared? I had my candle warmer going and this is not fully solid. You can kind of see, and I just don't want to risk knocking that over, so we're just gonna move it completely out of the way, but we're gonna put up the Christmas tree. I'm so excited and also slightly nervous. We have the base. If I remember correctly, I did struggle putting this together last time, so we'll see how this goes. These are the screws for it. I feel like somebody's outside. Oh no, that's crooked. Okay, well, moment of truth to see if it lights up. I don't think it's going to because I don't think I connected it all properly because I don't know if I'm strong enough. But let's try plugging it in. Yeah, no, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Well, honestly, there is this remote control, so maybe it's just not turned on yet. Okay, so the remote control's lighting up, but this is not. Yeah, I don't think I did this correctly. What I'm guessing is the middle part is not fully attached to the bottom part because I don't think I did that right because it was kind of heavy and I didn't really figure it out. So, well, that's okay. We'll get it eventually. I don't know if I want to right now, in all honesty. So update on my first day. I think it went well. Obviously my first day started at like 2 p.m. We're getting there. I honestly think that my biggest hurdle going to be in this job in the beginning at least is figuring out how to use a PC computer and not a MacBook because they're just not as user friendly as a MacBook is. So we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. But everyone seems really nice so far. I have a lot of introductions tomorrow, so I'm hoping my voice will be a little bit better tomorrow. I was like starting to get overwhelmed for a second because like anytime starting a new job is just going to be stressful, like learning a new company's infrastructure and all of that. And for a second I was about to be stressed and I was like, there's literally no need to be stressed. That's not going to be helpful at all. Every single person has gone through this in the beginning of their job. Every single person expects this of me and not just like instantly get every single thing right away. I do think the computer will be a hurdle though, I will be honest, because it's just not second nature to me to use these type of computers, but we'll figure it out and it'll be okay. But I wanted to put up my Christmas tree as an end of the workday fun thing I could do. Good morning and happy Tuesday. Today is my second official day of work. I think it's been going really well. I've been meeting a lot more people. Like I said, this job is fully remote, so I've been having meetings, kind of introducing myself to everyone. The team is a lot bigger than I expected it to be. That's something to learn, you know. I went from a company that was a really big company to a really small company, now back to a really big company. You know, there's always going to be adjustment periods, but everyone seems really, really nice, which I'm really happy about. I'm wearing this sweater from Abercrombie. I don't know if they still sell it, but I got it last year. And then some sweatpants, and then I have a little tank top that I got when I was in high school. I own a bunch of these little tank tops from Forever 21. I think I paid $4 for them. Wear them every single week. Like I can't even tell you how many times I've worn them. Like I'm surprised there's not like holes and stains and all of that in them, but I got them when I was like 17 years old and I'm now 24. So, you know, they've lasted quite a while. But we're gonna make lunch right now. It's so nice to be working from home that I can make lunch and not have meal prep the night before. That is so exciting. I also found out that my company has like a little, I don't know if it's like a retreat or like a thing where everyone is getting together in a month. So I'll be able to meet all my coworkers in person in a month, which is really exciting. Also, I've been feeling so beyond sick. The nausea that I've been having from my Prozac is insane. So I actually ChatGPT'd this. I was wondering, I was like, I wonder if WebMD is gonna come out with their own like AI, if they haven't already. Maybe they haven't, I just didn't know. This is not the same thing. Oh dang, maybe I'm not logged into the same account on my computer. Anyways, I have been feeling ever since I've been taking Prozac, I would say the past 2 weeks, it's like feeling in the back of my throat like I'm either going to like burp or throw up. Like it makes me feel like I'm about to like yak. And so I thought that it was making me feel nauseous. It turns out that it's not actually, there's nothing in the back of my throat and that I'm not sick. It's this like thing, there's a name for it. It like numbs the back of your throat almost, and like certain medications can do that where it makes you feel like you're sick but you're not actually going to throw up or anything like that. So that's been like a really uncomfortable feeling for me and I don't know how much longer it's going to last. I really hope it doesn't last that much longer because it has been very uncomfortable for me. And if it lasts a lot longer, I'm going to be like, what can we do about this? I haven't even taken my Prozac today and I already feel like really sick. So it's just been making me feel like I'm going to throw up. Like I'll have these meetings and I feel like I'm gonna like throw up in them and I'm like, I'm not actually going to. Anyways, we're gonna make lunch right now. Here's what we have going on for lunch. This is what I think I'm gonna make. I got a rotisserie chicken from Costco. I just don't know if this is gonna be a good idea or not. I'm feeling really nauseous, you know, like yak nauseous because of this Prozac. I haven't even taken it today. I'm worried that if I take it, it's gonna be worse. And so part of me is like, I don't know if like eating is going to make it better or worse. It's made food very unappetizing, but when I eat, I do feel better. So I'm gonna force myself to maybe eat. I don't know. I don't know if that's like the right idea or not. I have to take like deep breaths. It's just not making, I'm just not feeling well. I have rotisserie chicken from Costco and I shredded it up. We're gonna make like a buffalo chicken dip. I made this in the past. It's really yummy. I feel like this is probably what women who are pregnant, like in a morning sickness feel like. This is what I imagine morning sickness feels like. I'm just gonna use it in a little bowl. I don't know how much we wanna do. I will say I'm getting chicken everywhere. We can start with this and then eat more later on if I'm still hungry. This is about 3 ounces of shredded chicken. And then I might be popping in and out as I'm messaging people. So I made this little, like, it's like a buffalo chicken dip. I don't know if I said that, that's what we're making. But in the past I used ranch and I'm gonna switch it up and use Greek yogurt. I've also used this blended cottage cheese, just kind of like any kind of cream base. Cottage cheese or ranch is a little bit more of like a high protein option as opposed to ranch. So that's exciting. I'd also use mayo if you really wanted, like I said, any kind of like creamy base. I went shopping at Trader Joe's this weekend. I usually switch off between Trader Joe's and then like my local grocery store. I'm using the Greek low-fat yogurt plain 2%. You obviously do not want to get vanilla yogurt. I've done that by mistake in the past. So I usually just eyeball this, whatever ratio I want. Some days I want it to be a little bit more spicier, and by spicy I mean like buffalo-y. And then some days I want it to be a little bit more mild, so I'll use more of this. I never have exact measurements. I never do it the same every time. I am honestly a hater of Greek yogurt. I'm kind of worried that I'm not gonna like this. So I forgot that I don't like Greek yogurt because I just opened this and I was like, oh, it smells so bad. I'll probably end up having to do more than this. I'll do a little bit more than that. Just gonna keep adding to it. That's how much I'm doing right there. I feel like it looks more than what it actually is. And then we're gonna add in buffalo sauce. My favorite is, please don't tell me I'm out of it because I based this entire recipe around it. I didn't screw the top on all the way. Oops. The Frank's Red Hot wing sauce. I'm kind of worried that like the acidity is not going to be good for my throat, but just gonna pour. Okay, that was way too much. I'm not gonna lie, I poured way too much in there. And then you just mix it. You want to obviously get it really well mixed. I actually do not think I'm gonna like this. I don't know what I was thinking. In the past, what did I use? It probably was cottage cheese. We'll try it. Honestly, it's not bad. I thought I was gonna hate it a lot more than that. It is kind of spicy, like buffalo-y. There is a strong buffalo taste to it. Woo, okay. And then I actually got bell peppers to dip it in almost like chips. And so I was just gonna cut them into strips. I've also used mini bell peppers and then kind of cut them in half and then spoon the dip into it, kind of like, I don't even know, as a spoon. I'll just cut these up and then I can kind of dip it into it. Hello, happy Wednesday. You guys are sitting on my water bottle. So today I've just been meeting a lot more people at my company, meeting all the different teams that I'm going to be working on, doing some compliance training, had a one-on-one with my manager for the first time, our first like official one-on-one. And then we decided that on Monday I'm going to go into the office. I was actually happy that she suggested this because I think it's easier to learn from people in person than it is over Zoom. So there is an office that we can go to. So on Monday we're going to go into the office and I'm going to meet my manager and she's going to help train me a little bit, like do a full day of training and shadowing. So that will be really fun. I've just been, you know, working away. Right now I'm doing a lot of compliance stuff, but yeah, I'm really excited. I really liked everyone that I've met so far. Everyone is so incredibly nice and has really like offered to help me and like they continuously kept being like, if you have questions and then if you have any like improvements that you think we can make, like please let us know. And I think that's a really good sign for a business. So I'm having a really good day. Even like my friends were messaging me and they're like, I can just like tell you're in a better mood. And I was like, yeah. Every single time like something happens, I'm like, I fear I may have girl bossed a little too close to the sun, but I do think that every job is a little overwhelming and stressful when you first start start it to like kind of get a grasp of everything that's going on. So yeah, I mean, I think I'll be fine. It'll just always be a lot of learning. But everybody was even telling me like the first year of working here is going to be a lot of learning. Like it's not going to be like, oh, your first like month, 3 months, it'll stop learning. Like you'll continuously keep learning. So I'm excited for that. I really have been liking everyone that I'm working with, and I feel really positively about it. I think that's a good sign. My therapist said this to me, and I completely agree with this because I felt it in my last job. But if a job or a company or a position is not a right fit, or even a team is not a right fit for you, you can usually tell pretty early on. And I felt that in my last job. I felt really early on. I was like, oh, maybe this isn't the right fit. But so far I'm feeling really positive about this, so I'm really happy about that. All good things. I'm wearing this sweater because nobody really saw me wear the sweater on my first day, so I'm wearing it again. I also absolutely love wearing leggings to work. I am loving it. I am loving working from home. I really like, I keep thinking, I was like, I can't believe that I got this lucky, and I keep thinking that every single time I meet someone, I'm like, wow, I feel really fortunate. And I don't want to like over romanticize this job, especially so early on, but I feel really fortunate. Like every time I meet somebody working from home, the type of company it is, like hearing people's experiences and their roles and their teams, like it's just all been so positive. And I feel really fortunate, especially from my last job, that I didn't have the best experience with. So I think that it's like one of those things where it's like it makes you appreciate it even more. And I've said this in the past, like when I kind of talked about getting this job, like I didn't think I was going to get a job that checked off every single box of every single thing that I wanted, and it is insane to me that this one has, and I feel really fortunate about that. So I'm feeling great. I honestly might make a little protein shake just to something kind of hold me over because I'm feeling a little snacky, but I want to finish my compliance training, so I think that I might go make a little protein shake just so I can have something in my system. Okay, I wanted to show you guys the protein powder that I just recently started using. So this one is from Clean Simple Eats. Bought this with my own money, bought it on Amazon. This is the chocolate brownie flavor. It honestly tastes like hot chocolate but cold. I make it with just water and ice. That is how I prefer my protein shakes. I know some people like it with like milk or something else. I like them with water because I don't like them super thick. So maybe that sounds gross. I don't mind it. I will be honest, I do not mind it. What was I gonna say? I really want to make some Ninja Creamies with this because I've made Ninja Creamies in the past. I think I have like one left. I need to get milk actually. Yeah, I have one Ninja Creamy left. I make like the peanut butter ones. Fun fact, freeze them without the lids on because it won't make them dome. That's what I saw on TikTok and it works. But I really want to try some chocolate Ninja Creamies. A lot of people said to use the chocolate milk as well, which I don't know if that's like overboard. I don't know. Probably more ice than I typically do. I usually like the ice to here, but whatever. Fill it with water. I'm worried I have an ear infection because my ear really hurts. It's been hurting for like 2 days now. And I'm like, I'm not sick, but I'm not sick, you know? Like my throat feels sore. I have this much water. I always like to leave a good amount of room so I can put the powder and shake it. Remove 1 spoonful and then just shake it. I'm using this shaker bottle that I got like years ago from Amazon. And that's how I do my protein shakes. It's super easy. It's like the perfect thing to add more protein in. But it's filling, but it's not like too filling and it's not thick. It's like easy to get down. I've really been trying to prioritize protein. I feel like everybody tells you that you should prioritize protein, so I'm listening to the TikTokers. I always drink it with a straw because it feels more bougie. It literally tastes like hot chocolate but cold, which again sounds gross. It's not either good nor bad. Like there's sometimes I sip it, I'm like, ooh, that's good. Sometimes I sip it, I'm like, ugh, weird cold. I like it because this is what, 20 grams of protein, 110 calories. So just a nice way of adding in more protein that's not super like heavy. This is a little chocolate. Oh, that? I don't think I blended that super well because it's kind of crunchy. But my point is, you guys will see me. I'm going to be trying. I keep always saying that I have these fitness and health goals and then I don't ever follow through with them. And I think because I will be working from home, it'll make it so much easier. I think when I worked in the office, one thing that I really struggled with, and I'm sure you guys will probably relate to this if you work in the office or have in the past, like prepping my lunches was just so annoying to me. I don't know why. I never would think ahead, or even if I was like, okay, I need to prep this lunch, I would feel like too lazy to do it. Working from home, it's nice that I can just have everything in my fridge and throw it together and really quickly, not have to like prep everything out. I don't know. It just will make it a lot easier for me, in my opinion, to kind of like follow my goals now that I'm at home and have all my food ready at hand. You know, making my protein shake, my little snack. Yum. I also have the stuff to make a cucumber salad for my like other snack that I want to eat because I don't really feel like this is like a full-on snack. But I've been obsessed with cucumber salads. I feel like that was like a huge TikTok trend a while ago, but I'm still obsessed with it. I still haven't gotten over the obsession of a cucumber salad, so we're hype. Also, I figured out my Christmas tree last night. I still need to fluff it. Oh, I do not like how the light rays are doing that. Why is it doing that? I don't know. I still need to fluff it properly because I really haven't, but this is the most beautiful Christmas tree, but I don't know why the light is doing that. That is really annoying. I don't like that. What the heck is it doing on this side? I hate it. I hate it. It's kind of giving me a headache. It's not doing that in real life, but is it still doing that? I don't understand. But the tree looks beautiful. It's from Costco. Really big fan of it. Hello, it is now my lunch break. I'm actually starving. Ooh, there was like a little like a sprout. I'm making the same lunch that I made the past couple days. It's not as good anymore, you know. Sometimes it's like really good. You know when you first make something, you're like, oh, this is good, and then you eat it for like third, fourth day in a row, and you're like, this is not as good as I remembered it being or as it was. Diminishing returns, if you will. But we're making lunch. I've had a couple of meetings today, meeting some new people still. I started off the day by only having one meeting on my schedule, and then I had like 3 hours of back-to-back meetings, but I don't think I have anymore for the rest of the day. So for the rest of the day, I want to ideally finish or get a good chunk into my onboarding stuff. It was kind of interesting. My last company, probably because it was a smaller company, they didn't have me do any like trainings, like just like company HR, sexual harassment, things like that. Not saying that my company's having me sexually harass people. They're having me do training on how to recognize sexual harassment. Anyways, we're making the buffalo chicken, and then I have some bell pepper. This is my last bell pepper. So I have a ton of shredded chicken left. So I'm like, what should I make with this? I'm kind of getting tired of making it, so I'm gonna see if there's some like recipes that I can make with ingredients that I already have. Make sure to check it, but I am really hungry. But as I eat lunch, I'm gonna do my trainings and all of that just to try to get them out of the way. There's like hours of them. They're just not that good anymore. Is my Christmas tree still doing, why is it doing the light rays? I don't get it. I wonder if I turn it to be brighter, if it will still do that. This one has like a bunch of different settings. You can turn it to be like multicolored. Oh, you can make it blink. I wish it like twinkled, not like on off, but like somewhere on, somewhere off, you know. And you can also make it multicolored. You can make it brighter or darker. Be making it brighter, having the like light rays be less? I think it is. What do you guys think? Maybe it's just because it was so dim, but maybe I can't see in the viewfinder. But I just keep talking about this. I love this Christmas tree. It makes me so happy. I honestly think this is just like the most stunning Christmas tree ever. And what I want to do is just have it bare and just pretty like that for like a week or so, and then I'll decorate it. But I just think it looks so pretty bare. I've also started taking more medication and supplements. So obviously I've been taking Prozac, which has honestly, the nausea has gone down. I still feel like burpy. I don't know if this is like TMI to say, I don't know. I want to share my like unfiltered thoughts on it. I still feel like I'm like burping a little bit, but I don't feel like I'm gonna throw up as much. And I don't know if that's because I've been taking it more with food. I've taken it on an empty stomach because my psychiatrist said I could, but she's like, if you have any like, if it doesn't make you feel well, stop doing that. And so I started taking it after I eat rather than before, and I think I've noticed a difference from it. So I still feel like a little nauseous, but it's going down significantly, which I'm so happy about. I started taking this yesterday. This is from hers. This is the woman's probiotic. This is Start. This includes cranberry extract. I wanted to take a probiotic, so you take this before you eat. This one's actually expired, fun fact. It expired in April, but I googled it and it said it's not gonna harm you, it's just not as effective. So but I had it, so I was like, I'm gonna take it. And then I'm starting to take a multivitamin. This one is from the Costco brand. There's 500 tablets, so it's like a year and a half, a year and a fourth of whatever. And I think this was like $20. And this is probably not like the most amazing multivitamin that's personalized for me in the entire world, but I really wanted a multivitamin to take every single day just because I felt like those like extra nutrients would be helpful. But I thought, am I really gonna pay like $20 a month or whatever? There was one multivitamin that I found that was like really great. It had a probiotic in it. It was like for women, but it was $40. And I was like, I'm not gonna pay $40 a month for a multivitamin. So I think this was 20 for 500 count. So I really wanna get more supplements from Costco, because honestly, and this may be such an unpopular opinion, if it's still a good supplement, but it's not the best of the best of the best, I'm totally fine with it, because I'd rather take something that's like this, that's maybe like a mid-tier, like a good supplement, but not a great supplement, supplement, rather take this and have a huge pack of it and take it every day than not take it because I don't want to pay for a new pack. Does that make any sense? I want to start buying my supplements in bulk from Costco. And then I'm also gonna start taking this omega-3, and I kind of want to get this. I honestly want to get both a probiotic and an omega from Costco in bulk, but I didn't want to like overboard my body. But I've been trying to take more supplements, just take care of myself, feel better, treat my body better. And then my multi has zinc and vitamin C in it, but because I wasn't feeling super well, I started taking zinc and vitamin C. I don't want to like overdo it, but like these are like moderate levels, so this will kind of get me to like the max of where I could be. But just because I'm not feeling well, a lot of you guys were saying though that like if you're already sick, like taking extra vitamin C doesn't really do anything. Some people are saying that taking zinc is helpful though, but I've just been taking these just because I haven't been feeling my best. Also, I'm gonna sit down and chat for one more second. So I've officially been taking Prozac for 4 weeks now, and Prozac takes 4 to 6 weeks to start seeing positive side effects. I feel like I'm noticing it, and I honestly like don't know if it's a placebo, my change of circumstances, because I started this new job this week, obviously, and my last job was the reason I went on Prozac. So obviously I was applying for jobs, but I felt like I was like, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be staying in this job for, and that's when I decided to get on Prozac, and that was kind of like the driving force and the reason why I decided to make an appointment. But now I have this new job that I really like so far. We're only on day 4, but I really like it so far. I just yawned, sorry, it looks like I'm crying, I just yawned. I don't know if like these positive side effects are from just a change in circumstances or if it's the positive side effects of the Prozac. I do feel like I'm still a little anxious, less anxious than I probably have been in the past, especially considering the fact that I'm starting a new job. I feel like that would make me pretty anxious. I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out. I think that my plan for right now is just to do the full term that my psychiatrist recommended and then see how I feel at the end of that. Because my Prozac not only was treating like depression symptoms, but it was also treating anxiety and other things. I think that could still be beneficial to me even if I'm not in a situational thing that was causing me depression. I could still help with my anxiety because I do have pretty bad anxiety. So I'm no longer feeling any negative side effects aside from like just throat, but I do feel like I feel happier. Like I feel like I have my personality back. I feel, someone made a comment to me that I'm like nicer now, which was like, oh my god, that was horrible. I was horrible to myself, I was horrible to everyone else. Like I just felt like when I was in this time of my life when I was so depressed because of this job, I was just so self-destructive. I feel like everyone could see me deteriorating and I was just like oozing negative energy. This is my personal opinion. I don't know why I'm like going on like a mental health rant right now, but here we are. In my opinion, I think that that job was very situational depression that was so long-term that it kind of like, I don't want to say it like changed things in my brain, but it like caused my brain to think in different ways that it wasn't usually because it was in that state of unhappiness for so long. That's my personal opinion. I'm not a doctor, but I think that's what happened because I just felt like it wasn't just so situational. And I will say, I thought that I would have like no depression symptoms the second that I put in my 2 weeks. That didn't happen. I still felt the side effects, and I don't know now that I no longer go to this job if it's getting better or if Prozac, the timing of it, I wish it wasn't so. The Prozac, it works the same exact day that I start this new job. You know, I wish that there was maybe more clear things so I could see what's happening, but I need to eat my lunch. What I do is I put the little chicken mixture on the bell pepper and I eat it like it's like chips and dip. I kind of wanted to change the angle so you guys could see the tree, and I don't think it's doing the lines. I hope not. Oh, I love when the tree is like out of focus. That's so cool. I love when it does that. Oh, there's so many lights. It's so pretty. I will say as well, this new job, I'll be like meeting people, obviously getting their intros, and they'll kind of tell me a little bit about like what they do with the company and their experience in the company, and everyone has spoken so positively about the company. Obviously you don't want to like talk shit to like the new hire. Everyone genuinely seems like they really enjoy what they do in their team, and every time they talk about it, I'm just like, I keep thinking in my head, like, you don't understand how lucky you are to work at a company like this, or have a job like this, or have a job that you can work remote, or have a job where you like your coworkers, or you feel safe in the environment that you work in. Like, you don't realize how lucky you are. And then I'll have this moment of like, oh my god, I work here. Oh my god, I'm lucky. Oh my god, all these things that they're lucky about, I'm also lucky about. How did I get so lucky? Like, these are things that keep popping through my head, if I'm being honest. And it's crazy to think that. It is a very much so like pinch me moment. I think that when you've had a really negative job experience, it makes you appreciate a good one so much more. Like, I have a friend and she was talking about how she is like thinking about getting a new job, but she's not sure. She's like, I really do like my current job, and I don't really know because it's my first job out of college, and like, what if this is actually a really great job and I just don't know because this is all of experience? What if it's a really horrible job and I don't know because it's all of experience? I feel like it's one of those things like you don't know until you've tried something else and you've either really liked something else or you really hated something else.
And I will say I'm really glad that I had my first job at the marketing agency. If you guys remember, I had a marketing agency job, then the job I didn't like, and now this one. I'm really glad I had the marketing agency job first because I don't even know what I'm saying, never mind. I'm mad at going on rants about jobs. It's obviously my first week, so like jobs are heavily on my mind, but I feel really fortunate. And I never thought I'd be, I don't know, not that I never thought I'd be, but I just almost was like, is it unrealistic for me to have a job that I like? Because I was just so unhappy. But tonight, after I finish work, I need to film a video. So I'm not gonna film my night. I feel like I haven't really filmed too much just because I've been busy starting my week. But once I kind of get like a groove of everything and like working from home, I will really start filming more and having these vlogs be longer. Yeah, I'm filming a video tonight, so I can't vlog. All right.